Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Skyward Sword with me, Cody.
And I love Bruce. I'm already Linda, by the way, who won all the Meta World. But not as manly as this guy right here, who is talking to Zelda. Let's see what he has to say. Ah, forget it. So, they're out of here. And wouldn't it be a shame if we didn't find our loved one? I like how he jumps like backwards. And
yeah, it's pretty fancy. It's Aladdin-like.
mm-hmm.
Oh no, I don't think.
No, the whole thing about them talking about capturing our bird was...
I think they're just here to help, you know.
Yeah, they seem like nice guys.
Underneath their cold exterior beats a heart of gold.
Perhaps
So they're probably flown up so that they can help find our lost wing. That's probably what they're here for.
So, now we're essentially left on our own, and we have no idea where to go. Except we know exactly where to go.
Oh, where will we go?
But if this was my first time playing, I would have no idea where to go. So, I'm just gonna accidentally walk up to the area where there might be a locked one waiting for us.
But that does speed things up a little bit.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean, yeah, this is why I'm not playing, because I would have gone to find the cat and then harassed it for 30 minutes and tried to throw it off.
Oh. Well, we'll find a cat soon enough. Let's speak to this fella and see what he has to say. Look at this thing. Who knows how long this statue has been here?
3 years.
Ah.
It only has one eye. Oh, you can press Z to look around.
I can press C to look around, and I can see that.
Is it with your C targeting?
No, this is with the C button. The C
oh,
button
the other C button, yeah. Not the C button, the C button.
Yeah. Big difference there. So, look at this.
I'm looking. Oh dear.
Let me in.
Some miscreants have locked up our loft wing. I suspect Princess Zelda. I
think it's this guy right here.
Princess
he seemed
Zelda?
really suspicious.
Does she have a title at the moment? Just Zelda? She's not a princess, is she?
No, she's a Zelda. So we need some sort of tool or trinket to get past that wall.
If only there was some sort of sharp thing that Link is good at wielding, you know, that he could swing around and it could like cut logs or something, you know. I know I'm getting into some pretty abstract territory here.
Yeah,
but
I'm thinking maybe like if we can find a hard piece of grass, that might do it.
Yeah, or maybe like something to make the trees bloom, like maybe a magical paintbrush. If we could just find like a wolf that'd be willing to paint a circle around it.
Yeah, that would probably work, but I haven't seen a wolf around. They're not in the timeline yet.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is get interrupted by these guys.
Get me out of here!
That wasn't good.
I know.
You broke.
I'll try again then.
Okay, so let's. Old Pippet here has been finding out some stuff for us.
Been on the hunt.
So, get this. Fledge here, he was acting weird. And he's sorry about it. Yeah, if Gru's found out then...
Yeah, and then Gertz would probably have to give him a hug or something because he's so forgiving.
Yeah.
It's one of his many positive traits.
exactly. But he wouldn't be able to ride a bird ever again because
Right,
he'd
because-
just be in a constant hug.
Right, it's because
And you know something about constant hugs.
They'd just buy him a helicopter, that's why he wouldn't ride the bird again. They'd be like, oh, you're such a good person, here's a helicopter. You never have to ride that bird again.
So, let's look at the map.
Bruce is such a great guy.
Yeah. The waterfall is marked with an X. And that's an X.
Do you
Not
think
a
it could be a waterfall?
Could be. It could be. So yeah, we get a little link icon. And what's neat about the map in Skyward Sword is, see we have these little 3 green dots.
Yep.
Yeah. That's because, you know, that's where we came from.
Oh.
So you won't get as disoriented as within other games.
Yeah, that's good. Especially in dungeons, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
I always go through the wrong door after. Yeah.
So he can't help but being a coward. That's okay.
That's okay. If only he'd be more like Bruce, who's off trying to find our bird. So brave.
Okay.
Oh, it's
So-
the Batman!
Right here, we get a first glimpse of our hero in the game. Which is
Yeah, we're actually off to the Arkham Asylum on our bird, and we're gonna meet the real hero of this game, the Batman.
So let's talk to this guy. Hey, it's Cody.
Hey, how are you?
So we can go in this room and grab a sword. There are swords hanging on the wall there, but we can't grab those because they're not practice swords. And we can't grab any of these either. Obviously.
Yeah,
We need
obviously.
this sword.
You need a sword that's in your chest. Da-na-na-na!
You got a practice sword. We practice with these.
Oh, is that what they're for?
Wouldn't imagine that were the case, huh?
Yeah.
So,
I was
let's see what we can do. We can stand in a circle, and by just swinging the remote, we can draw our sword. Can we hold it up yet? No, we can't, because this is just a practice sword. So, this is just me playing around with the remote, and we can see, as far as this goes, this is 1-to-1. We can hold it at any angle that we desire. When you slice, though, it goes in 8 directions.
Yeah, you need the Wii Motion Plus for this game, or the newer Wii remotes that have it pre-installed.
And we can also stab. I like stabbing personally. And you know all the other standard attacks, such as
Right,
the
that-
jumping strike. are
Does that
standard.
do twice damage, or?
I think so.
Yeah.
So let's practice on our Batman.
Do a barrel roll.
We can just cut it around, but
Oh,
you
you
know,
got defeated by the Batman.
yeah, Batman's hard to beat. I think you have to slice him in a specific way, or maybe we just
No, this is
practice
just
dodging.
This is just a practice log to practice dodging. You can't defeat the Batman, obviously, because Batman's always prepared.
Yeah.
He has some anti-link spray.
So let's try some cutting here from various different angles. There we go, and this one is a stab. Obviously, when you
Impressive
stab
how
a log, then
How
it
that
splits.
stab just made the log split perfectly in half.
And boom. That's right, Cody. You really are a strong swordsman. Alright, do a spin attack. Do we need to really...
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess we do.
you gotta do a spin attack.
So, he's going to surround me with evil logs.
Yeah, you can't trust logs. They could be crocodiles.
Exactly.
That's what I learned from the cartoons.
So, just keep the remote and nunchuck together and...
You don't spin, you sort of
Yeah, well,
shake it.
you can spin if you want to.
Right, but that's not how you get it to spin, like...
No, just...
They can't
Slice
see
them
you
to
doing
the
that,
side.
so that's why I'm trying to explain it for them.
So what do we do here? We hold C and then we wait
Yeah.
the remote.
See, here's
and
someone
nunchuck
with a better
at the-
explanation than you.
At the same time to land a film blow. So So there we go, and then... Oh, wait.
What you doing?
No? Was that a fair blow?
Is it a
Oh, we do it. Oh, okay. So first we do this, and then... Bam! And you can, every time you do that, you get the little cube.
Yeah.
It shows you the controls, should you forget. The Fatal Blow is also effective to move and shield and spin attack, so... Yeah, once you knock a monster down, you can do a finishing move, and it's... Twilight Princess had it too. I think Twilight Princess was the first
Yeah.
game, and it's quite satisfying.
Yeah, well, Wind Waker started the sort of...
Dodging and all the fighting
like
advanced moves.
like the quick time event sort of thing, where it suddenly flashes up on
Yeah.
screen. And, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, for now, there's an exception, and we get to have a sword, because otherwise only knights get to have swords.
Right.
That's why Pipit doesn't have a sword.
So if they live in the sky with no one else, why do they even need to fight? Why do they need to sword train? Like, have they ever met anyone outside their little village?
No, but...
It's sort of in the sky.
Yes. But you might want to make the case that it's always good to be prepared, but the fact is that there's... when night rolls around, monsters will appear like bats.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, not the good kind of hero bats.
Right.
Just evil bats.
Right, like bats that are also logs and knock you over all the time. Can't trust them.
So, the Sheikah Stone has just appeared.
Oh yeah.
And we can advise them if we need help.
I think they can advise us.
Oh. Alright, yes, so we come to them for advice. It's
Right, we don't advise them.
right.
They're not like kings and then we're like, oh, I think you should marry the person.
So, yeah, a good advice right now is to go and find the loft one.
Grass! I wonder what would happen if you cut that grass.
Oh, wow. Do you think we can actually cut grass?
Well, isn't that what swords are for? This is a peaceful place. This is obviously just how they mow their lawn.
So, nothing in this one. And now I'm just showing you, I'm running, constantly running, and keep hitting the fruit. Because if you do that, you can just keep on running, essentially forever.
Yeah, we need to take out all the grass, because obviously Pokemon hide in the tall grass, and we want to sort of keep the Pokemon out.
Pokeballs have not been invented yet, it's too early in the timeline. So, we need to avoid all that. So, you can see, just like with the logs, you can cut down trees pretty much in any sort of fashion. We can do a low cut and just fall. We can cut the little stuff vertically. We can cut a lot of times and cut off little pieces. So, you can always have fun with the trees.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's this wall here, and I think I can just slide right through it. As you can see, beautiful accurate slices here. That makes,
wow, they're so good at hitting signs.
Sign fencing is quite a sport. Okay,
it's
so here
sport.
we actually get our first couple enemies. I take down easily with my trusty sword. And here's our first treasure. It is a monster claw. It looks sharp and painful.
Yeah.
Also, first look at our inventory. Oh, here's heart.
Na.
So did you know that heart gives you health?
Wow. Yeah, because I was playing Kid Icarus and hearts were a form of currency in that game, so...
That's really weird.
Yeah. Where did they come up with such a crazy idea?
More bats. And they actually take 2 hits. In the beginning, at least, with this kind of sword. And we have little dogs. Choo-choos, I believe.
Plus, well, choo-choos are what some blobs, I'm not sure if those specific ones are choo-choos, but they look choo-choo-ish.
Yeah.
They look like they could.
Oh boy,
Oh.
money.
Oh boy, I just wonder what Ganon's up to in the next episode of Skyward Sword. That was a segue, but don't expect Ganon to actually be in it. I was just quoting CGI. Sorry, no Ganon in the next episode. But we will see you next time. Visit my personal channel. Cody out.
Bye bye.